Wow, that was like fireworks, which is fitting because New Year's not coming up. Well, this is so sparkly. They changed things up. Whoa.
I'm Celica, Queen.
Hey, finally plus 10 my client, check him out if you can.
Why would you donate right now? And over what she says. Alright, thanks. Oh, she's a mage. Green mage. I missed everything because you donated over everything that happened. Hey, we've known it would be her for months, but because ever since we saw Legendary we were like, Legendary Celica has to be a thing. She looks super cool. Oh, they changed this up too? Who cares about icons? Grima, Freed is pretty interesting. At least he has DC. Air. I'm not pulling for air no more. Naga's no longer as good as before. Dimitri, Vaughn. Oh, there's 3 houses here. Oh, all 3 of the 3 houses student leaders are there. Gracier and Peony. Wow, actually, if you go for blue, you got 2 pretty good heroes there. Ooh. Okay, Saramount time. Okay, guys, I was super excited, but that part didn't make it through. So let's run that over again. I do like what they've done with the Legendary Heroes. They changed the trailer anyways, this trailer format. Now it's super sparkly, and she looks so good. That Valkyrie look is immaculate on her. The gold really fits her. I've never really liked her, to be honest, but this version of her I've liked a lot. This should have, honestly, this should have been her Brave variation, because the Brave version of her looks so bad compared to this. Brave version is based on her like old self, but this new one. Anyways, we've known she would be a thing since Legendary but she's finally here, which is kind of weird because there are other heroes that you could have expected, but they're not here, but whatever. Anyways, Green Mage. Okay, let's see what she has. Saintly Seraphim. Grants speed +3, that's nice. If unit initiates combat, deals damage, goes 25% of foes' res. Bruh, that is so fitting. That is so fitting. Wow. Legendary is, of course, an armor killer because his weapon does 25% damage, true damage, based on foes' defense. Celica is 25% of foes' res. Wow. Wow, that is so fitting. I like that. Basically, mage version of Alm, but not colorless, green, and not physical, magical, and I guess we'll have to go through everything else before we can really judge this, right? But that's pretty big because armor, as often as you fight armor heroes and heroes with high defense, heroes with high res is probably just as likely. There's a lot of dragons out there with high res. There's a lot of even new heroes out there with high res, right? The newest heroes, say like Christmas Zofia, has pretty comparable res and defense. So Saintly Seraphim versus Alm there would be virtually identical, except that would be green versus red, so not quite as identical, but you know what I mean. There are a lot of heroes out there with high res, so that is going to do a lot of damage. So if they have like 40 res, that would do 10 true damage, so that's pretty big. She has Miracle. Hold on, that's not right. Why would you run it with Miracle? That doesn't make her as good as Alm then. That's an instant demerit. Here guys, this is Alm. Lunar Flash. Treats foes' defense res as if reduced by 20% during combat, boosts damage by 20% of unit speed. That's a pretty big difference. And of course, technically even as the bow, there's one more extra function. Effect against flying foes grants speed +3, and otherwise it's the same thing, but they're pretty identical.
Spoilers. Not saying anything.
Okay, thank you. Wait, I know what you're talking about. I haven't played Echoes, but I know what you're talking about. That moment is bullshit, by the way. Anyways, moving on. Swift Sparrow 3. She does have a much better A skill, because Alm came with Darting Blow 4, which was just B +9. Swift Sparrow 3 is attack +6, speed +7. That's works out so much better. Can you guys believe how shitty... Sorry, excuse my language. Can you guys believe how horrendous Darting Blow is? Darting Blow, if unit initiates combat, grants speed +9 during combat. Swift Sparrow 3, if unit initiates combat, grants attack +6, speed +7 during combat. You sacrifice 2 speed for 6 attack? Oh yeah, that's definitely worth it. Speed at a certain point has no value, right? because if you have outspeed your opponent by 5, it doesn't matter. You could have 99 speed versus just 5 speed over them. It's like 35 speed versus 30. It'd be the same result. Especially because she doesn't have anything that utilizes speed for damage. Yeah, Swiss Sparrow's way better. Now, this is probably going to make it or break it for how good she is. So, Zofia. Neutralize effects that guarantees foes follow-up attacks. Ooh, or prevents units follow-up attack during combat. How many heroes have we gone recently that just like they have partial null follow-up, right? Or full null follow-ups? Ridiculous. Alright, sure. If unit's HP is over 75% and unit changes combat, unit can make a follow-up attack before foe can counterattack. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ah, yes. You've gotten so boring lately. Come on. We just got Marita. We just got Marth. Oh, well, not the new Marita actually doesn't do this. We just got Marth, who with a B skill that does this. No, it's a super good ability, but I'm just like, that looks super familiar. Now I'll follow up plus desperation. Is this not the same thing as what Marth has? Or am I going crazy? Winter Marth. Anyways, it's very, very familiar, very similar, but it's going to be her own personal skill. So yeah, if you get to smash a heroes and do true damage, and you got to do it one after another, because as long as her HP is over 75%, she'll attack consecutively, and she should outspeed her opponent because she has attack plus 3 in her weapon, attack plus 7 from Swiss Sparrow, so attack plus 10. If she has just like 35 speed, she reaches 45, but she'll probably have even higher. So if she has like something like 38, she'll reach, 48, and that's ridiculous. She also has attack speed oath. At start of turn, if unit is adjacent to an ally, grants attack speed plus 5 to unit for 1 turn. So she should have no issues outspeeding her opponent. She could technically generate 15 speed on her own. Damn, that's ridiculous. If you fought something of really high res, like 40 something res, you would do 20 damage. Pure? Mages don't even have that much HP in the first place, so she will screw them over. And it's not just 15 extra speed that she can generate on her own. She can generate 11 extra attack, 6 from Swiss Sparrow, 5 from attack speed oath, and of course whatever true damage that she gets from her tome. This is a ridiculously good hero.
At least she's finally here. I mean, we knew this was going to be a thing. And then she's a fire legendary.
In terms of the heroes here, this, ooh, man, I don't know, man. This actually seems pretty interesting. Jeez. Guys, what color would you pull for? This actually seems pretty interesting to me because you go blue, you got Peony, Naga, and Dimitri, which isn't bad. Dimitri is actually pretty interesting. Green is ultra special because, of course, Legendary Celica is there. You got Thrasher, and you got Edelgard. Oh man, I like that, actually. I like that a lot. Yeah, I actually like that a lot. I would love to have a Thrasher. And I think Edelgard's the best of the student leaders, don't at me. And of course Celica, we just saw it. She's really, really amazing. Red is also really unique too. Reed, distant counter, also pretty good hero. Though I fixed my Reed. Legendary Roy, also super good. Bonus doubler in Blade, distant counter. No, not bonus doubler in the Blade. Bonus doubler in A slot, distant counter in the Blade. Effect against dragons. He's super good too. And Ike is whatever, to be honest, at this point. Cullis is actually also pretty useful or interesting. Air no longer as necessary as before because, well, why would you go for air anymore? You got Peony and a free air, so there's no reason to get extra copies unless you really want just like extra point or something. I guess she's pretty good for fodder as well for Mystic Boost, but that's it. Grima is whatever nowadays. She's decent. And Dimitri is actually really good. Dimitri's actually really good, but if you have Lyn, you don't really need him. And you don't really need more archers anyways. Not Dimitri, Claude. Before you guys even said anything, I recognize my mistake. Anyways, that's your legendary banner. It was a mess to describe and go over everything with you guys, but yeah, that's it. What did you guys think? Let me know. I just think she looks super good. I just love how she looks. And I love how good she is. But I'm not sure if I would pull because I think the Christmas heroes are so amazing. Yeah. Well, this is going to be hard. I think I'm going to still split my orbs between Sothis and Marth and Nino, to be honest. But this is pretty competitive. I do think you guys might want to consider going for greens and blues mostly. Then slight favor for red and colorless. All colors are actually pretty good, but green first, blue second is how I see it. Anyways, good luck, guys.